Have you ever wondered what all the hype is about? This is the Hershey RV Show, and it is one of the largest shows in the country for buying RVs. But it's not just about buying RVs. You can look at products and services to RV around the country, as well as products and services that are just for great ways to travel. I've been here all week, and today is the last day of the show, and I'm just going to share some great campgrounds, some great products and services that make travel easier and more fun, and anything that'll help you get out and adventure more.
Welcome to the RV Show, okay? We're from Pennsylvania, Hershey Chocolate Kiss World.
Love it. So I'm in the Hershey Center, and over here to the right, you have vendors and all your RVs, and there are so many RVs out there. It is a huge space. They have everything from little pop-ups to teardrops to the huge Class A's. One of my favorites is Tire Minder. We have them for our RV, or had them for our RV. We are all about Freightliner, so the Freightliner booth over there, Freightliner chassis, and then you have Dometic, and they have all kinds of cool products. And so you have a slew of RVs out there. I don't do the RV tours, so I'm going to head inside. I want to share something that is awesome for people who like to camp in cold weather or warm weather. This is Airskirts. So it is an air skirting. There's those big tubes, and they go around the RV. They fit to your RV type. They go around the RV, and they block out the cold weather, keeping you warmer, reducing your heating cost. They also now are with EZ Snap, and this is another option. It is snaps on your RV, and it is skirting for your RV. There you go. It snaps right on. Let me get that better. Snaps right on. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It was good seeing you. And then Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. This is a great resource for people who are looking to camp or just travel to Pennsylvania. Can you tell us what people, do you want to talk? You okay with that? Okay, let me give you a mic, and let's talk about, so I work with people who are RVers as well as traveling in different ways. So tell us a little bit about all of this.
Sure. So for Pennsylvania state parks, we have 124 state parks all across the Pennsylvania. Anytime you are in Pennsylvania, you are within 25 miles of a state park. We have several parks that are full hookup, as well as primitive or tent camping. We have options for just about everything.
Do you have any cabins or cottage? Can you talk?
Absolutely. So we have cabins, cottages, and yurts. So the distinction there, a cottage is going to be rustic, no running water, no electricity. A cabin is going to have those amenities, including a kitchenette. And then a yurt has those amenities, but it's more of a tent facility. It's not a wooden structure.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Sure thing.
So while you're at the show, they do have food and snacks. It is, of course, pricey whenever you go to these types of events. They are. But you could bring in food or drinks. You can bring them in. There are also food trucks outside. Just outside, there are food trucks. We are coming up on one of my favorite services. I guess it's called, it is a membership, and it makes camping easier. It is the Thousand Trails membership. I've had it for 4 years now, and it is not just for the RVer. So I RV'd it, probably stayed in 30 of their parks. I have had them, like I said, for almost 4 years. And Thousand Trails is great because they now have 2 or 4 year programs. So it's just 2 years or 4 years. Everything is included. You can camp for probably less than $5 or $10 a day, depending on how much you camp. It's a great option. Over there, I'm going to point out that is Sharon Lewis. If you are going to talk to somebody about a membership, you want to talk to Sharon and Warren Lewis. I will put their phone number. You could text them or call them. They are people I know, love, and trust. So they will give you the best information on all the new products out there, all the new memberships. They have brand new memberships. Now, something to remember, I used to go to the RV parks and park my RV, but now I still have my pass because I could stay in a yurt or a cottage, a tiny home. They have it all across the country.
Hi, I'm Deanna with Kool RV. This is our product. We help the efficiency of your air conditioner. We have a ducted unit. This goes right into the plenum and connects the cold air to the vents into your ducting to make it much more efficient. 40 to 60% increase in airflow, and it'll quiet it down. So if you have a ducted system, come visit us at KoolRV.com.
And if people are like me and don't know anything about a lot of what you just said, they could just call customer support and find out if this would work for them. I have heard nothing but good things about this product. There are different sizes for different units.
Yes, model
and your
specific.
and your people will be very helpful in people deciding which one is right for
There's
them.
also a quiz on our website that you can take to help determine which one you need for your RV. And we have a lot of information on our website as well.
Great. Thank you so much, Deanna. Tell us about the inspiration of these boards.
Okay, so basically we bought our first camper. We've been 10 campers forever. We bought a camper, and I wanted to put stickers on our door because that's what fun people do. And my husband was like, no, ma'am. And so he made the first, what is now called the original adventure board. But he made the first one just for our camper. We traveled with it for a couple of years, and then people started asking us where we got it, and so we decided to make it a business. So this is an original adventure board. It is a piece of lightweight acrylic that is designed beautifully. It attaches to your camper, your wall, or wherever you'd like with Velcro command strips. And the concept is you put your stickers on here instead of directly on your camper, and then you can take it with you if you upgrade your camper. So, and we also have our United States map with the same concept that you're going to be able to take this with you. So most of us don't just have one camper, we have multiple. This attaches with Velcro command strips, and then you track wherever you went. So you pick your color, black or white. You pick if you want the names, or if you want these landmark stickers that are kind of pictures of every place, and you track where you go based on your own rule. Everybody
Yes.
has your own rule, yeah.
You get to
Yes.
make up your rules. People have different opinions on it. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm going to do a tour. Now I have this board, Ocean. I have it in blue, and right now I have it in my house because I am not in an RV right now, but I have a ton of stickers. And I also have this board, the maps. I'm geographically challenged, so I wanted the states. I'm learning them.
You love
And
that?
that's also amazing to keep track of the states you've been to.
Blue, but it doesn't come in.
Oh, did I say blue? Ocean. I have it white. Did I accidentally say blue? So I have it in white. Thank you for catching that. We want to make sure. Or all of these come in black. So they're vertical or horizontal, white or black, white or black. I did it backwards. And look, Ocean, so everybody knows. Mountain Adventure, that's the top. Forest. And this was your original board, right? Is that what I understand?
It was the very original one. We actually made it in white first. We have a gray door, so the white looked good. And then we traded it to black because we just love black. The black one stands out so well.
And here's the desert board.
desert.
And I'm offering people 10% discount, right? With my
Absolutely.
code,
Your code
Inspired
10.
Inspired 10.
Yes.
And these have been selling like hotcakes. Usually at the shows they sell out, but you will ship it to people for free.
We will. We include shipping because, hey, we love free shipping too. So we make sure that our customers also get that. And I'm sure you are inspired by Patty. She's inspiring to me. We just love her.
Thank you.
So.
And for my listeners, I'm going to have Melissa on the podcast for a full episode.
Can't wait.
Because she's got a lot of adventure to share, and I just can't wait to have you on.
Yeah, I
Thank
can't
you.
wait. Thanks, Patty.
Thank you.
You're the best.
And you are Jason with Cord Tie.
Yep.
Okay, so tell us about this product.
So it's kind of a clever product. So it's essentially a big reusable tie strap, okay? But you'll notice what's unique about this is it's got 2 holes in the head. And the idea behind that is, so when you get these home, you use this bottom hole first, and you take the tail and you feed it through that bottom hole, and you attach it to any of your tools that have a cord or a hose, or you stick them right on the ends of your extension cords. In this way, it's always there for you so you don't lose it, okay? The idea is then, since I use that bottom hole, I've got that top hole available now, so when I'm done and I roll the cord back up, I simply just take the tie, loop around, go right through that top slot. I can neatly organize my cord.
And you could hook it on like a wall or
That's
a pegboard.
Yep, and that's the other thing too. So you have all these slots in the body, and the idea is you can just, one of the ways people will use them is they'll come back through the body like this and create a little hang loop.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This size is great for like extension cords or any of your hand tools you can see here, but people use them in all kinds of ways. Then there's this larger size for the folks that have like, if you want to bundle like your water hoses.
That's great.
Or your 50 amp cords, this size is better, but it's the same principle applies. You just use that bottom hole, attach it to your hose or your 50 amp cord, and then when you're done, you just roll it back up and loop it through that top slot. And you can see also people use them for a lot of other uses too, just generally bundling things. Just a great reusable tie strap.
That's awesome.
It's
and you're going to give me some samples.
I'm going to give you some samples, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll do some more video on it.
Yeah.
And we can reach out to you. What's the website?
It is cord-tie.com.
That's easy. Cord-tie.com.
Yep.
Great.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming by.
Thank you. This is Open Roads. They have the best discount diesel fuel program out there. But not only do they have diesel fuel, do you have something that shows the transponder? There we go. I have the transponder from Open Roads, and this transponder does all 48 states. So no more going through a toll, getting a fine, none of that. It covers all 48 states. So no matter how you travel, you need the Open Roads transponder. I have here Jeremy from RV Atlas, the RV Atlas podcast. Tell us about it.
Yes, so my wife and I have been doing the RV Atlas podcast for 11 years, and we've also written 9 books over the course of those 9 years. We have a series of guidebooks called Where Should We Camp Next? And they have great campgrounds in all 50 states. Also, we have RV Vacations, which helps you plan out 40 epic and iconic RV vacations. And new this year, we have 3 children's books, including a children's activity journal where they can document their camping trips.
That is awesome. And so I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. We did not get a chance to talk, but I am no longer, some people know, in the RV. And I am trying to encourage people to still go into campgrounds. So if they don't want a tent, like I do not want a tent,
Right.
There's so much to do. There's cabins, yurts,
glamping
retro
tents,
glamping
cabooses,
tents.
everything.
You could have all the luxuries or rough it. So these books would be helpful for anybody
100%,
traveling.
and particularly the first one says a 50-state guide to amazing campgrounds and unique outdoor accommodations. So
Okay,
we definitely
that's the
cover a
book.
bit of glamping, some cabin
Okay.
camping.
That's the
yeah.
book I'm going to need for me.
Awesome. Well, good.
And
Thank you.
for those of you listening, I'm going to have Jeremy. He didn't promise yet, but I just, say what I want. He's going to be on Inspired Travels with Patty podcast
Sounds like a deal.
and share all kinds of great tips for my listeners.
Anytime. Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's the True Honey Tea Company, and they have a series of teas that I absolutely love. It is made with all natural. This particular one has a little bit of caffeine, but most of them don't. I love the peach. They already sold out of it. I'm glad I bought my 2 bags of it. I see them every year in Hershey and in Tampa, so I'm able to get my fix because I just love the peach tea. And here is RVmattress.com, and they have Brooklyn bedding, and they do bedding for both home and RVs. I said I was going to come back today when it wasn't as busy and lay down. I was afraid if I laid down on the mattress that I would fall asleep, and that might just happen. So I'm going to check out these mattresses, see how they feel. I'm here with Jessica Hale, and we're here at the Ridge Outdoor Resort booth. We're in Hershey, and this gives me the opportunity to let you, my listeners, know about some really amazing campgrounds. And not only is this campground amazing, but Jessica, the conversation was just great. So thank you for being on. How did the resort start? What's the story?
Actually bought this property. It's a church that was built in 2008, and the church lost it in 2013. So the bank owned the property until 2018. We purchased it in 18 and started from the ground up and built an RV resort. So nothing was there except for the building and 50 acres of land.
And now what's there?
So now what is there is the building, which has a large event center in it, our offices, a gym, 157 RV sites, 8 glamping tents, and 6 tiny homes. And we're continuing to expand. We have 2 more phases that are not complete yet.
So for me, and this is why I stopped, because I asked about rentals, because for me, I don't have the RV, and I am not tent camping these days. Maybe glamping, but tent camping is just not what I am looking to do. And we were talking about the idea of, why don't I just stay in a hotel or an Airbnb? We were talking about the RV community and what being in a campground has.
The camping community is top notch, the best there is. But we have tiny homes. So what happens a lot of times is somebody will have an RV, somebody in their family doesn't, we have a whole family reunion coming. So we have tiny homes and then glamping tents that you can stay in if you don't have an RV.
Right. And again, for me, I want to get people out there enjoying life. And that could be going to a local campground, and you don't need anything fancy. So what do you provide in your rentals?
So in our rentals, they're fully furnished. So you don't have to bring, all you need to bring is your food and your clothes, whatever you are going to cook and whatever you're going to wear.
Okay, everything.
Completely
Bedding.
Bedding.
This is a good thing because some campgrounds don't provide all that, right?
It's 100% glamping. So our tents, it is a canvas structure, but there is a full kitchen in there, a full bathroom. There's heat and air units, but it's a canvas structure, so it only will be about 10 degrees from what it is inside or outside, just because the units can't keep up. But TV, cable, the whole 9 yards.
Everything.
Yep.
So I could still enjoy that campground atmosphere.
Yep.
Be part of the community. That's the best
Fire
part
pit
of
on
it.
the porch. All you need is a stick and a marshmallow.
So what made you decide to buy a campground? Were you an RV or a camper?
No,
Not at
been a
all.
business we've been in for about 30 years now. So we had another resort in our area and sold that and built this from the ground up.
Okay, so the Ridge Outdoor Resort, where is it located?
It's in Sevierville, Tennessee, about a mile from the Dollywood main entrance and about 5 miles from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park entrance.
So amazing location, and are you open year-round?
Year-round.
Okay, great. And we're going to hear more from Jessica in a future podcast episode. For sure, there is more to this story. Thank you so much,
You're
Jessica.
welcome. Thanks for having me.
Hi there. I'm Missy, and this is Steve. We're the owners of Little Mexico Campground, Winfield, Pennsylvania, Central PA. We're right now at the Hershey RV Show, so we're about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes north of this place.
We are down in a valley. We have Penns Creek that flows right through the middle of our park, and we cover both sides of the park, and we also have full hookup 50 amp service right on the water, and you can go right down from the site and go right into the water and fish and let your dogs play in the water and have fun in the water.
Right now we do have some cabins. We have some primitive cabins. Not as primitive as some places. We still have heat and AC and mini fridges in ours. And then we also have some full service cabins that literally have a little kitchenette, a full bathroom, bedroom, living room area, all separate. So you're not sitting there staring at everybody in your cabin that you're staying with if you're staying with other people.
So how about in the area? What are some of the key things that people could do in the area?
For the most part in our area, it's a lot of unique eateries. We have the Rusty Rail, we have Skeeter's Barbecue Pit. So we do have some unique places to go eat. There's a lot of fairs that happen during the summertime, a lot of festivals that happen during the summertime. Best bet is, I usually tell people, we're with the Susquehanna River Valley, and the Susquehanna River Valley usually has everything on there, exactly what's going on for each day and what the times are, only because we kind of get busy and we know there's a lot of things that are happening around us that are just during the summertime or just during the fall. And even in our local communities, Lewisburg, Selinsgrove, Mifflinburg, so there's a lot of stuff going on. We just don't always get in the full know of it. We just know it's happening, just we don't know the exact dates or times or exactly what's all with it. So Susquehanna River Valley, which we're part of their group, they get all that information, and we do a printout every week of what's going on and try to get that in our store, out on our board, so then everybody can see exactly what it is.
I'm here with Bubba from Nature's Resource in Homasassa, Florida, right? And this campground looks amazing, so I wanted to get Bubba on. Tell us about the campground.
So we are 98 acres. We have 400 sites. We are pet friendly. We have 3 dog parks. We have a dog washing station. We are right on the Homasassa River, which takes you out to the Gulf. We have sites that have docks out back. We have first come, first served docks. We have a marina. We have a bar. We have live music on Friday and Saturday nights. We have a full menu for dinner on Friday and Saturday nights. Steak to hamburgers to hot dogs. On Saturday and Sunday, we have breakfast from 8 to 11. We have pull-through sites, we have back-in sites, we have 30 amp, 50 amp service. Let me think.
You have cabin rentals. Tell me
we have
about
23
those.
cabin rentals.
Okay.
The cabins have all been completely renovated since last year. We had about 9 feet of water that came through the park last year, which destroyed all the cabins. So we completely renovated every one of them. The park has been completely renovated. We are building a new pool and a splash pad. We have pickleball courts. We have activities all winter long. We have bingo, show me the money, yoga, kickboxing classes, dancing classes. Last year we did Family Feud. We did for Halloween, we did the Newlywed Game. We have poker runs. We have just so many activities going on. During Thanksgiving, we have turkey bowling, and that's a big event for us. Halloween, we have a golf cart parade. We have costume contests. We have trick-or-treating for the kids. Over Christmas, Santa comes.
Wow.
We have... what else do we have? I'm trying to think.
But I'm going to ask a question because your wife, who just showed up, if you'd like to jump in, the wife, and you are Kissy, which what a cool name, and you guys manage the park. But Kissy, you were talking about the area and what's so special about the area.
Homasassa is like where old Florida just went to retire. There's no big industry. There's only so much property. We're full of trees and wildlife, and life is just slow and chill and just laid back.
Right, and I love that, but I love that it's a campground where you have activities and things to do, but some days I just want to sit back and do nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at how beautiful. People could see the campground in the background. I am sure this picture is not doing it justice. I've been to Homasassa, Florida, am I saying it right? And I love this area. It's not far from Crystal River, right? Just an incredibly beautiful, serene, peaceful
It's paradise.
area. It's paradise. There you go. It's paradise. So do you have something that's in the area, somebody comes to the area, other than being at this beautiful campground, something you could recommend? You said scallops. Could people still do that?
During a certain time of the year, they do scalloping, which a lot of people come to our park and they go out scalloping. Scallops they're called bay scallops. So they
little.
go out and they dive for them.
Oh,
This year, the scallops were so plentiful that they call it limiting out. People were going out, and in 2 or 3 hours, they had more scallops than they could put in their boat.
wow. And they're the little ones, the base
Yes,
scallops.
Yes,
scallops
the
are
base
little
scallops
I
are small.
love scallops. Then do you have a chef that'll cook them, or people in the park just,
There are restaurants in the area that will cook whatever you catch.
And
wow.
you catch
From-
fish, all that. If you fillet it and bring it to them, they will cook it right there at their restaurant and serve it to you.
That's
There's
incredible.
a restaurant by the name of Margarita Grill, which is right over the bridge. There is Seagrass, which is right in front of our park.
Both
We
on the
have-
water with beautiful views,
we
beautiful
have,
sunsets.
Crump's Landing right down the street, which has entertainment all the time. We also have live
Right,
entertainment.
you said that. That's incredible.
But they have large bands that come in. They're a much larger place than us.
Right.
There is a nature's park,
Wildlife park.
wildlife park
Right
that
down
you
the
can
road.
go to. Right down the street, there is
Oh my gosh, there's so much.
so much.
And you've named, there's more in your campground than I have seen in many, many campgrounds. You've named a lot of it. For me, this looks like a beautiful place when I was in the RV to stay. And now to be able to come into places like this and go to a cabin. I'm not in an
Oh
RV.
yeah, we have 23 cabins to rent.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
So now I could still, enjoy the park. I think being in a campground has just a different feel than any other type of travel.
We're a family.
Oh,
Even
I
if
love
you
that.
just come for the first time, we'll welcome you like your family, like you've been here all along.
That's
Every
awesome.
snowboard season, it's a big reunion when they come back.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm going to have you guys on for a full episode. There's still more to talk about with things that you guys are doing. So I'm going to invite my friends to go check out Nature's Resort.
Please do.
Thank you.
We're Delaware State Parks. We have 17 state parks. 5 of those are camping parks. So you can come out and camp with us. We have RV, tent, cabins, cottages, as well as some waterfront properties that you can come and recreate and stay with us.
So whether people have an RV or not,
Yeah.
they can come
Yes.
visit the parks and
Yeah,
really enjoy it.
Absolutely. And we're out of state, in state. We love it. We're 70% self-funded. So we just love to do everything we can to keep it affordable and get people out recreating with us.
It is the end of the show. I have been here for 7 days and I'm pretty exhausted. If you're going to be here, a lot of people come for a day or two. If you're going to be here for the week, wear sneakers, make sure you have a jacket, but a lot of times it's hot during the day. Just some tips. Look at the map before you come to plan out your trip and what you want to see and do to make the most of it. Plan out those seminars. They do tend to fill up. But I hope you got a lot out of this at the Hershey RV Show 2025. I had an amazing time.